Calling for the release of hostages, Israeli protesters gathered again Sunday at the Karim Shalom border crossing and temporarily blocked humanitarian aid into Gaza. Palestinians have been scrambling to get sacks of flour as the United Nations warned some areas face famine.
This amount is for 7 people. See how little? This costs 50 shekels.
That's about $13 US. The UN Relief and Works Agency, UNRWA, in charge of helping about 2/3 of Gaza's 2.3 million population, is now facing its own crisis. 12 of its staff members have been accused of involvement in the October 7 Hamas terror attack in Israel, during which 1,200 people were killed and some 240 were taken hostage. UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres confirmed Sunday in a statement that many of the accused have been fired and an investigation is ongoing. He also called on at least 9 countries, including the United States, to reconsider their decisions to stop funding the agency. Permanent representatives to the Arab League held an emergency meeting in Cairo to discuss the matter.
Countries are responsible for the continuation of UNRWA funding, and not to follow double standards. They should not show hurried reactions.
Israel's ambassador to the United Nations, Gilad Erdan, warned Sunday that countries who continue funding UNRWA before a comprehensive investigation is completed, quote, should know their money might be used for terrorism. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, meanwhile, has tried to appease domestic demonstrations by those demanding he do more to secure the hostages' return and calling for the Israeli leadership to resign.
It only strengthens the demands of Hamas. It only increases their demands and distances the goal we all want, the return of all the hostages.
As Israel continued targeting Hamas militants in Gaza, representatives of Qatar, Israel, the United States, and Egypt were said to be meeting Sunday to negotiate a potential new ceasefire and the release of more hostages. The news came as the Hamas-run Gaza Health Ministry announced the civilian death toll in Gaza has surpassed 26,000. Veronica, Balderas, Iglesias, VOA News.